Hi, my name is Liza, and this is a YouTube video on how to make red witch's salt. Salt has been an integral part of our history and human civilization. And using salt as a way to purify spaces or things has been a practice that has happened since the Egyptians and biblical times. Red witch's salt is meant to purify and invite love into your space. I also love to use it as a exfoliation tool for my hands, and I love to give it away as little gifts for friends to invite love into their space. That being said, always be mindful of babies and pets around who may want to eat the salt. Everything that I use is supposed to be baby and pet safe, but just in case, be mindful of these little beings around you, because some of these things can be irritating to their skin, their eyes, and their nose. So with that, let's go ahead and dive on into how to make red witch's salt to invite in love, purification, happiness, abundance, and passion into your home and into your life. The main ingredients for red witch's salt is Himalayan sea salt, rose petals, chili powder. I like to add a little bit of paprika, and then your favorite essential oils. I like to use lavender and a little bit of Angelica root essential oil. Angelica root's essential oil is supposed to symbolize this connection to the heavens or angels, and it's supposed to be a symbolism of protection. And lavender is meant to relax and help you unwind. To be honest, this making of the salt is also one of the main ingredients. The making of the salt is meant to be a meditative experience where you bring yourself to a safe, private space and you can just visualize energy, intention going into the ingredients. And that's why I love to use a mortar and pestle rather than just blend up all the ingredients in a blender, which you can also do. But a mortar and pestle almost brings my sweat and my energy and my effort into the salt as I begin to mix the ingredients together. So I begin with grinding my roses, and I grind till eventually they kind of come into powdered form. Now, if your roses are fresh, they may leave a little bit of water behind. Drying the roses does help, but I feel fresh roses are easier to grind up. My roses, I dried them in the sunlight, and that again was for more spiritual purposes. I wanted them to infuse the energy of the sun and positivity, but I also found it was a lot harder to grind the roses. After that, I add a little bit of Himalayan sea salt, some paprika and chili powder, and the Himalayan sea salt is all about purification. So this is the ingredients of cleansing and fire and passion. And whatever intention you have, this is the time period to really ask yourself, what is it that you'd like to protect? What is it that you'd like to purify? Last but not least, I add my essential oils, and then I start to grind and grind. And as you grind, you can imagine protecting your home. You can imagine the love, the positivity you wish to invite in, and any negative energy you wish to cast out. And this is more of the fun part because this is more of the meditative experience. Not gonna lie, your arms will definitely get a workout if you're using a mortar and pestle, but I highly recommend it just to bring you into a space where you can do a little bit more. You could also use this in a bath as well if you wish to invite and manifest a little bit of romantic love into your life. You wish to meditate on getting your mindset into that headspace of inviting and welcoming in positive, healthy, romantic love. That being said, if you do not grind the roses all the way, it could clog drains. So again, just be very mindful. And my favorite way to really use this is to sprinkle just a little bit of salt while I say the affirmation, safety, love, and passion comes into my life easily. And I love to say those words over and over as I sprinkle a little bit of that salt right in front of my door, my front door. Maybe I sprinkle it around my kitchen and then I sweep up the salt with any other debris as I think about this, as I clean my kitchen floors or any floors, and then maybe vacuum all the salt up again, especially if you have babies, pets, and little beings that may be curious about the salt and want to ingest it. So with that, I hope that this video inspired you to maybe make your own Red Witch's salt. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you want to see more DIY rituals with at-home ingredients that you can use for spell work, manifestation, purification of the home, feel free to go ahead and like. And of course, for more content, feel free to also subscribe. I thank you so much for joining me for this little DIY visual meditation experience. I will see you next time. Bye for now.